California is continuing to burn. Burn, baby, burn. It's sad. It's tragic. Mother Nature is always going to do her thing, but it did not have to be this bad. It is the incompetency of this government from the city, the county, the state that led to this. You've got 5 fires that are all burning right now in the Los Angeles area. Palisades Fire, the biggest one, 20,000 acres burned, 6% contained. Eaton Fire, 14,000 acres, 0% contained. Hearst Fire, Lydia Fire, and Kenneth Fire, all under 1,000 acres. Only one of them, the Lydia Fire, the smallest, is 60% contained. Nothing else over 10%. It is a complete and utter mess. Now, one of the major criticisms that has come at the LA Fire Department has been the fact that the mayor cut $18 million from the budget this past year. And it has been a talking point for many who want to criticize the mayor and the Los Angeles Fire Department. I'm actually going to take a minute here and say that's not the big issue. The budget is $837 million. Another $17 million was not going to change their response to this fire or these fires. The issues go much deeper. There's no water in the fire hydrants. $17 million more for the fire department would not change the fact that there's no water in the fire hydrants. There is wasted money all over Los Angeles. There is negligence all over the state. They care more about bugs and minnows than they do people's homes. And the environmental freaks. And that's what has led to this disaster and destruction, and then misplaced priorities. I think you can run the fire department with $837 million. You can't convince me that if I only had 860, this would have been different. No way. And then you get to the fact that LA budgeted $1.3 billion for the homeless. That's more bothersome. They spent basically double the money on the homeless, which is still a crisis out there, than they do the fire department. But is more money for the fire department with bad leadership really going to change anything? I don't believe so. The problem is the people in charge, not another $15 or $20 million. It is well noted, and we played some of these clips for you, that the Los Angeles Fire Department chief has been much more interested over the years in making sure that they're focused on hiring people with certain anatomy and certain skin color than just finding people who, want to fight fires. So this started going viral yesterday. This is an ad that was put up by Los Angeles Fire Department Assistant Chief Christine Larson. And this was them trying to recruit, in this case, more women to the Los Angeles Fire Department because they only have 5% women.
You want to see somebody that responds to your house, your emergency, whether it's a medical call or a fire call, that looks like you. It gives that person a little bit more ease, knowing that somebody might understand their situation better. Is she strong enough to do this? Or you couldn't carry my husband out of a fire, which my response is, he got himself in the wrong place if I have to carry him out of a fire.
What? That's your job, lady. That's like, your kid's drowning at the neighborhood pool. You go up to the lifeguard. Hey, my kid's drowning. Well, it sounds like he put himself in a bad spot. Nothing I can do about it.
Ain't nothing to do here for me.
No, that is your job.
And the idiocy. Your house is on fire. I don't care what color the fireman is.
Have you ever had the fire department show up or anybody when you call the government 911 cop? Woo, boy, I was really on the edge of my seat hoping I had a, Mexican lady show up. Yeah. It's like, woo, good thing that's a white guy because
they could understand.
I know. It's whenever I call the cops or call anybody for help, even my Uber driver, I really hope the guy looks like me. If not, I'm not getting into that car. No, I'm not a racist. You see, I don't judge people by the color of their skin. You do, apparently. You do. The last thing I think about when I go anywhere or hire anybody, I'll tell you, I haven't said it all morning, The kid I helped on K10, I mean, he wasn't a kid. He was probably my age this morning because his car was in a snow blank. He was a black guy. I didn't say, oh, well, he doesn't look like me. I'm not helping him. Ramp to K10. I didn't care. He was a guy in a snowbank. If he was white or Asian or Latino, I would have helped him. Happened to be black.
He didn't tell you to keep moving on either, did he?
Yeah, that's exactly.
Right?
He, you know what he said to me? Hey, man, you got a shovel? He didn't say, hey, Whitey, I don't need your help. I'm waiting for a black guy to show up.
I'm stuck in the snow on a cracker.
Yeah. No, he's like, hey, man, thanks for helping me. I said, sure. You know why? Because I'm a normal human being. I'm not a left-wing freak that sees nothing but skin color and gender and then judges people because of it and assumes that you're better or worse because of your skin color. I treat people like fellow human beings. I mean, that is the most racist nonsense I've ever seen in my life. And you know what else I was thinking about? Imagine being in an emergency room and the doctor goes, man, boy, I don't know if I can help your husband. He got into that car accident, so shame on him. It's not how this works.